It's hammer time! Hey everyone, this is Thunderhammer giving you my first Warhammer battle report. So today we have my Bretonnians going against the Lizardmen army at 3,000 points. Going over to deployment, we have a Trebuchet in the bottom right, unit of Peg Knights, unit of 16 archers with flaming attacks, 9 questing knights, 8 Grail Knights with level 4 Providus, Lore of Life, 3 more Peg Knights, 9 Knight Errant, and we have a Heroic Killing Blow General. He's got the Sword of +2 attacks, Potion of Foolhardiness. He's got a 2-up armor save. And we have a unit of 49 Men-at-Arms with a level 2 Damsel of Beasts. She has the prayer icon of Cornelis, granting my peasants same ward save as my knights. Another Trebuchet, a unit of 9 Knights of the Realm, with my Paladin Battle Standard Bearer, the Crown of Command, that makes him stubborn. And another unit of 16 archers with flaming attacks, and 3 more Peg Knights. Alright, so on the Lizardmen side, we have, at the bottom, 2 Salamanders, a unit of Skinks with 3 Kroxigor, a small unit of Skinks in front of them. Above that unit we have a Stegodon with a level 3, I believe, Skink Priest. And I think he called this thing the Engine of the Gods. Does something good to his magic phase, really don't remember what. A unit of Saurus Warriors, another small unit of Skinks. And it's hard to see, but behind the building in the middle we have his general riding a Carnosaur. He's pretty combat oriented, killy general, so I want to stay away from him. We have another unit of Saurus Warriors with the Skink line in front of it, another Salamander above them, and an identical unit of Skinks and Kroxigor to the north. In the pond we have a unit of 6 Chameleon Skinks. Above them is a unit of 3 Pterodon Riders, and then another unit of Pterodon Riders are just above the top building. Alright, so this is an overview of the board. My thinking here was to take my stubborn Paladin unit on the right, along with my Peasant Horde, to kind of clog up the middle right pass. And then I went Knight heavy with Peg Knights on the left, and so my thought was I would sweep around and hopefully chew up those units and overrun into the flank of the units that the peasants and stubborn Paladin were holding up on the right. But I didn't consider, or I didn't know, I guess, that that little pond right there in the middle was very advantageous for the Lizardmen. I couldn't really shoot them out of it, so my only real option was to charge and take dangerous terrain tests. So that came into play later. That's just me not having good experience with deployment. And I also deployed a beer to the bottom left strategically to help me with the battle. Alright, now we go to Lizardman turn 1. So he moves into the pond with his Skink line, bunch of Salamanders, and everything else just moves up as normal. Pterodon Riders in the middle had vanguarded there. So on the right, same thing. He moves the Salamander up to that building, try to shoot at my peasants, I think, and everything else just moves up as normal. So this is during his shooting phase. So he took these Chameleon Skinks and he shot and killed 6 of my peasant bowmen. And over here, yeah, I rolled a double 6 for my panic check, and they were really scared, so they ran through my Peg Knights, and I think lost 1 more to dangerous terrain. And what I forgot as a new player is that Peg Knights ignore panic. All Knights ignore panic from units of the Peasant's Duty. So stupidly, I fleed with my Peg Knights through my own peasants and lost 1 to dangerous terrain. Almost ran him off the board. So not a good start for me in Lizardman turn 1. Alright, so going to Bretonnia turn 1. Yeah, as you can see in this picture, me forgetting that rule was a problem. My peasants rally and laugh at my Pegasus Knights that failed to rally and completely run off the board and die. So, not a great start. So my movement phase, I moved my second peg unit up, hoping to get one of those salamanders or go deeper and get a flank later in the game. Charged my questing knights into the chameleon skinks. Yeah, at this point I've lost my peg knights. Things seem to go downhill, and if I don't do something about that pawn, he's just going to sit in it and just shoot me all game. So I say screw it and just charge my questing knights into the pond. Lose 2 to dangerous terrain and another 2 to stand and shoot. So yeah, not looking too good. On the right here, I charge my BSB unit in to the salamander that was hiding in the building. He flees, loses a couple skinks, and ends up in the back of his Proxigor unit. Close combat here. Questing Knights easily crush the, well, not easily. They kill him, but in melee combat, the chameleon skinks kill 2 more knights, so.
Humiliation.
Alright, Lizard's turn 2. So in the movement phase, he moves his salamander right through the gap between my questing knights and peg knights. Faces towards my peg knights to shoot at them. I think looking back at it, he would have been much better off facing towards my grails and Knights of the Realm, because then that huge flame template could have just blasted them all. But I should mention that neither of us had any luck at all shooting or magic this whole game. I mean, we just dispelled each other, and his salamanders, which could have been devastating at times, did nothing. But neither did my trebuchet. So, other than that, he moves his unit of skinks forward in front of my knights. I think he just wanted to increase the overrun distance, since my knights were going to charge him anyways. So on the right here, his pterodon riders charge over fly over my bowman, and his skink unit with Croxigors charge my BSB. Definitely not going to win that combat, but I'm stubborn, so I should hold. So in his shooting phase, he drops rocks on my archers, and they don't flee. And he kills a Grail Knight with shooting. Close combat here on the right. I lose 4 Knights of the Realm, but I hold. So, about as good as I can expect. And then over here on the left, the combat in the pond continues. The questing knights win, overrun into the next salamander, but lose another questing knight to dangerous terrain. So, still holding on, still think I can kill that salamander, but it's not going to be long before that Proxigor unit charges him.